Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can easily import a JSON payload into a Google Sheet. For our scenario, I'm going to be using a JSON payload to get a list of countries and load them into these sheets. The payload is coming from this API. As you can see here, there's an API to get a list of all countries in the world. Now let's have a look at it. It's freely available, this website, but it can come from anywhere else. Now let's have a look at the result of this API. As you can see, when the API is called, it returns a JSON payload. And if you're not a technical person or don't have technical background, or even if you do have technical background, this could be a little bit intimidating to look at initially. You may not know what to do with it, but fear not, because Zenphi is going to make it really, really easy. Now, um, let's go and start configuring Zenphi. So I've already created a flow. Very first thing we want to do, we want to go to the communication and make a HTTP call to that API to get the same payload. So let me first get hold of the API URL. Come back here. This is straightforward. The API is freely available, does not have any authentication. Um, So we'll leave everything else the same. So it's going to make a call. Basically, when it does, the same result is going to come back. Now, as I said, we don't want to be dealing with JSON. We don't want to be, um, dealing with text parsing or JSON queries and all the other complexities around it. Luckily, there is an action in Zenphi called parse JSON. Um, so if I go up here on the utilities, you can see there is an action called parse JSON. When I load the actions, what this action does is gonna get that JSON payload structure and transform it into something which is really easy to understand for us, like everything else in Zenphi. Let's have a look and see how it's gonna do it. First thing it's gonna say, what am I transforming? You're gonna be configured to go and say, we're making a call, get the body, and it needs a little bit of help from us to see what is transforming. So in order for that, you know, it's better if you could give it a sample payload. I can come back here, can Command A and Command C to control this payload. Come back here, Command B to paste it, and only thing I need to do is just infer schema. Behind the scene, it's gone ahead and it tried to understand what the structure of the JSON payload is, makes it available to us. We can come to the viewer tab and see basically what's going to return to us. All this information uh, is going to be available, in the subsequent actions. Let's press OK. That's pretty much it. The next step is straightforward. Let's drag and drop a for each. Configure it to loop through the collection of countries. And also, next thing is that I want to do add row in order to save it to the sheet. Let's configure the add row. Select the file is in import JSON here. Click configure it. Select the sheet. I have one. I'm selecting it. It did have header. Let's say load the headers. For code, let's go here. In the item I'm looking to, I'm gonna go and select this value. For name, I'm gonna be selecting the name property of the client item. And for the capital, I'll do the same. Let's find the capital here. So that's basically it. Now, let's see it in action. Let's publish the flow. flow is now published. Go back here. Let's queue an instance of the flow because this I've configured this to be started manually. An instance has been queued. I should be seeing it here. That's the first one. As you can see, and it's already started to add the new rows. As you can see, new rows are being added. Hopefully I've managed to show you how you can easily import a JSON payload into Google Sheets as part of your process automation. And finally, please don't forget to share your feedback with us at feedback.zenphi.com. Thank you.